So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Here now the 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Travis Shaw looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Boston's out in front, 25-3. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Once again, a 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it one away. Ready to take his hacks again, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Shaw waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Ken Giles comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. In now, J.D. Martinez. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs here on. Ready to. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gone!
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Another 2-2 offering.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. It's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Ready to take his hacks again, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Fisher's under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batter.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
27-4 the final tonight. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Robert Stock picks up his team-leading 13th win. Julian Merriweather couldn't get out of the 1st in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes.